Welcome to Hinamizawa. Trigger warning: violence, death. Behind everyday's peaceful moments filled with laughter and serenity, a dark shadow keeps lurking at you. Maibara Keiichi has recently moved from the city to a town set in the countryside called Hinamizawa, and does not cease at noticing the huge contrast between the two places. While the city appears to be way too chaotic, nonetheless having lived there until a month ago, in the current residence in the countryside seems to be living in the middle of nothingness, accompanied by the noise of cicadas. During morning on the way to school, as every day, Keiichi gets greeted by his classmate Rena. Later on, along the way they have to pick up Mion to go to school together, and so another character gets introduced. Being a small village, Hinamizawa presents not only one school, but even a single class with scholars of mixed ages studying in the same place. Rumors say that there used to be a bigger school with more classes, but since something had happened, it got restricted to a single class only. Nonetheless, a single month passed since Keiichi moved. He already found his place within a group of girls from his class: Rena, Mion, Satoko, and Rika. After hanging out with the group, Keiichi takes a small detour with Rena at the construction site where Rena seems to have found something of her interest. During her brief absence, Keiichi meets Tomitake-san, a photographer that doesn't seem to be from the area. After Keiichi makes a joke which results in being slightly out of place, he comes to discover about an incident ending up in a slaughter that took place in Hinamizawa years ago. After trying to cautiously ask Rena about it, she tells about complications that took place during a work in progress in building a dam. Also, negating about having heard a thing about the accident that happened, adding that she didn't live in Hinamizawa for more than a year, while suddenly sounding like a different person. Following these events, Keiichi tries to ask Mion about the incident, and as the result, the response he gets is the same. Realizing there is something eerie that his friends seem to be hiding from him, Keiichi starts investigating alone, ending up to discover details about numerous unexplainable incidents, all taking place in the town of Hinamizawa. Characters: Keiichi's dad works as a painter from their new home, while the mother is a housewife, always cooking delicious food for her family. Ryugu Rena: Keiichi often jokes around by making Rena believe he'll leave her behind when going to school. She gets so worried he can't help but find it just cute. Rena is a gentle character, always looking out for Keiichi. Being fun to tease, it is easy to make her cheeks flush. That is the cute type of girl she appears to be. She shows a noticeable interest in cute things and always claims to be willing to take them home. Keiichi has known Rena for a month and is already a good friend of hers, however, couldn't help but notice something strange about her. Sonozaki Mion and Satoko Hojo. Mion is Rena and Keiichi's senior and head of the class. She is an energetic and outgoing character, unlike Rena, who appears to be a tad shy. Her hobbies include board and card games. In fact, she has collected a lot of card variants. Together with Satoko Hojo, often sets traps for Keiichi, testing him since he transferred to the school. With time, however, Keiichi learned about not keeping the guard down and started accepting Mion's challenges. Furude Rika. Their everyday group consists of those four plus Rika-chan, a really calm and empathetic girl. Higurashi When They Cry Ho, Chapter 1 Onikakushi, is a kinetic novel, therefore no choices are presented as the plot offered is linear. A very well-made story offering different perspectives and ambient sounds accompanied by music suitable for the scene's setting. This game includes a lot of cheerful slice-of-life moments at first, mutating into a mystery-centered eerie story with an unexpected horrific ending. However, that is not where the story ends. While being the first chapter of the franchise, it is only the beginning. Note, I played through this game using PS3 mod, which you can find on the link below. The patch includes updated art sprites, backgrounds, background music, and a quality opening movie. The game offers voiced dialogues, main characters' dialogues included, and unlockable tips to understand better the story. No sexual content or dating scenes will be presented, however you will have to witness plenty of violent and blood-curdling scenes. Personal considerations. Having watched the anime years ago, I kept postponing the reading of this kinetic novel in fear that it might bore me a bit, re-encountering a lookalike story. However, I have to admit I was wrong. The experience resulted pretty nostalgic going through the mysteries of Hinamizawa Town again, meeting again the familiar faces of the characters facing deadly despair after spending so many peaceful moments. Personally being curious of where the next episodes will take me, I can't wait to complete the whole game series. Also, not taking liking to certain characters in particular in the past, I tend to analyze from scratch their personalities and behaviors to evaluate better my personal considerations and character preferences. Overall, this game is recommended to horror genre enthusiasts, as well as to public enjoying mystery stories. Not recommended in case you are looking for a visual novel offering cute girls including computer graphics with romance scenes. That's it, Cinnamon Buns! Did you enjoy my review? I also do have in my plans to review in the future other chapters of Higurashi franchise. Would you be interested? Please kindly let me know. See you next time, bye bye!